Here on the Halifax waterfront, joined by the St. John Sea Dogs General Manager Darrell Young. And Darrell, let's start by talking about the European draft. You have a couple of players, a couple of 17-year-olds, 5th overall, Zaboral, the defenseman. Tell me a little bit about the impact you hope he'll have this year.
Well, we expect Jacob to be in our top 4 right from day one. We watched him last year at the World Junior A Challenge in Dartmouth, playing against 19-year-olds, and he fit right in, no problem at all. Then when you saw him at the World Under-18s in Finland, he was one of the top defensemen for the Czechs, who lost in the gold medal game to the U.S., and he's going to be an impact. He can play physical, he can move the puck, he can play whichever way you want him to play.
How quickly do you think he'll make the transition to the North American game?
I don't think it'd be any problem at all. You know, we saw it last year at the World Junior A Challenge in Dartmouth that the smaller rinks weren't an effect on him at all. He was able to step in and play his game.
Much later in the draft, I believe 65th overall, taking a Russian forward, Nikita Lee. Tell me about the player.
Well, Nikita is a highly skilled 17-year-old from Moscow, Spartak, and you know, he's got skill. That's the big thing to stand out. You know, he's on 6'1", but 180, and he's fluent in English. He played at Wilkes-Barre program there in Pennsylvania 4 years ago, so he came over, adapted to North American culture, but he's all about skill. You know, it's going to be a little bit of adjustment, bigger adjustment for him than for Zaboral, just because the forwards, and he's young in terms of experience, but Zaboral's got a lot more North American experience.
A wise old GM once told me that when you take a European, that's one thing, but to make sure that they actually report sometimes is another.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, Alan Walsh has a pretty good track record of his players reporting to North America. That's Jacob Zaboral's agent. Nikita Lee is he's going to be in the U.S. In New York in the next couple of weeks training. We're in the process now of just getting immigration all worked out.
Thanks for this, Darrell.
Thank you, John.
Okay, good.